What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? JT the OCG here, coming to you from the place to be. We are gonna go get Samara this time and try to help Liara with those whatever they are. We also got a locket that the lady that we first came out into the trading center, we overheard her on the phone. So hopefully she'll listen to us and we can give it to her. Anyways, but we do have this from Lisbeth Bainham. Lisbeth. Hey Shepard, I heard what you did on Ilium and I wanted to thank you for helping out Zeus Hope one more time. We're surviving it barely. Most of the Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attached state and to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. It's okay, Elizabeth. Good luck and thanks. Zoo Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Elizabeth Bain. I'm glad she's doing well. I am not. I don't know why I still have Ashley's photo there. It's like we broke up, so...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I already did that.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
See if Joker has anything to say.
So, Commander, you figure Miranda would ever lighten up a bit and... I can't even finish saying it.
I know.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda. Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right. Wait a minute. Can we just... Are we still docked? But we're doing that, so I don't know. Nope. Apparently we're not docked. It just pushed us right into space. What the heck is going on? Ah, look at that. All you gotta do... Find something new every day. Pretty soon I'll learn how to cycle my weapons. And somebody's gonna tell me in the comments section. And I'm like, dude, by the time you do that, I've already finished the game. And I appreciate the help, but too late. But tell me how to do it in Mass Effect 3. Alright, so we'll bring Jack and Jacob here. Get Jack out of the ship so Miranda don't go up in the blows. And I believe it's this woman. I think it's this woman right here. Excuse me?
You don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please, if you find it... No, I understand. Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Excuse me, but I found a locket with a picture of a human and someone who looks like you.
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
A ton of immediate charity business.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims.
Jack, no.
What? I'm just thinking aloud.
There you go, Jacob. Good job.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Well, at least I got a couple of things.
Of course, I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue. Please return your system to an authorized dealer for a refund or for credit toward the exciting new Koros brand radiation personal defense weapon. Koros remains committed to providing on the market. Koros.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... What?
Oh yeah. Standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh here, let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation. Ugh.
A little space, please.
Dude! You're simping. You're simping way too hard. It's not attractive to her. You're in the friend zone. The best thing you could do is never have contact with her again. You're just gonna hurt yourself, man. You're just gonna hurt yourself.
You're really holding out on me? I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose.
Uh-huh.
I'll do anything to get the job done. I'll go all the way without a second thought.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, not you.
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from Commander Shepard.
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Werner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. Oh, and then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
Conrad, why are you acting like me?
What, are you crazy? I'm nothing like you. I'm not a Spectre working for the Council. I'm on my own, backed only by my wits and my nerves. No rules, no laws, just whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm not like you at all.
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk, but you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
I don't know about this guy.
So you just wander the galaxy, righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
Oh my God, he is just like me.
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport. She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Ilium. You just need a license.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Get you anything?
You are not as pleasant and melodic as most Asari.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
That's what's with her face and her attitude.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
Oh, good lord.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
She uses the Krogan quad.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about land in a poison-filled world and stomping around.
Seriously, this game seems like it was written by college kids.
Getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming, and they didn't want to hear it.
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
You know what? Maybe I'm a little too harsh. Because her dad was a Krogan, it kind of seems appropriate that she's sort of blunt and abrasive like this.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Oh, that's right. You probably do know how the Quarians looked outside their suits.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
You want to see my ass?
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw a Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
What's it like being an Asari major?
Pretty much like being anything else. My parents had it more.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
The Asari are how advanced? And this is what they do with it? Money is still power. Same old, same old. Doesn't seem like they're so far ahead, does it?
No, and it seems like Asari women well, there's no women or men, but it seems like Asari are just like modern day American college girls wasting their 20s thinking that everything will work out, and they get to be 35 and they're wondering, you know, why no one will marry them or have a long-term relationship. Oh. Nice. Why does that look like the liquor? Uh-oh. This one's gonna kill me, isn't it? Yeah, that one kind of killed me.
Good luck talking to the weapons merchant. Remember, she's at the shop by the carport.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding, and that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
Calm
it really
down,
doesn't.
Man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
What do Turians do? Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
But if you think bachelor parties are bad, my goodness, I've seen enough. I've had friends that were into like bachelorette party planning. My God, the amount of brides that would cheat on their wedding night.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Okay, now that's offensive.
But it's true.
I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very limber. I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
Okay. That makes my legs hurt just watching it. And my knees are meant to bend that way.
This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay. You see that bit there?
The little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans and Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight. That can't be sanitary. Not the point, man.
Yeah, it's not sanitary.
I can understand why I might find Asari attractive, but how can they be attractive to humans too? They look just like Solarians.
What? They look exactly like us. I'm not seeing the Solarian thing at all. At all.
You're both wrong. Asari look just like Blue Turians. Look at the head fringe.
Wait, you don't think they're like mind controlling us to see them as attractive, do you?
Please be quiet. You're going to ruin Asari for me. And there aren't many Turian women on Ilium.
Wow, okay, so that's interesting. That is interesting. Do they? Do they have like a pheromone thing where... Let me see.
To the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty fare and skewers are just 5 credits for a limited time only.
I need minimal heat increase and speed. I have extremely high performance requirements. Safe, too. I need a 100% safety guarantee of anything going on to my
your scalp looks. I'm so
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
lucky I got out at all. The mercenaries were starting to shoot at me.
Alright, so we're gonna talk. Let's talk to Serna and get Samara. Oh, wrong one.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Serena, okay.
Name Shepard. Liara Tassoni said you might have information on Thane Krios.
Tana, cover for me. Over
Oh,
here.
wrong one. Basically,
Yeah, I
we're
know
gonna
who
get
Thane
Thane, huh?
Krios is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
Maybe you could help me find him?
I can tell you, but you won't stop him. When he contacted me, I checked up on him. The man never gives up on a job. I ran security for Nasana Dantius. Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets. She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
If you work there, you must have an idea what his opposition will be.
Eclipse Mercs. High-tech killer. Undisciplined, but very well equipped. They don't much care who they kill, as long as they're paid for it. Thane has quite a reception waiting for him. I told him all I knew. He didn't seem worried.
Why does that name sound familiar?
She was a representative on the Citadel.
Yeah, she was on the Citadel.
Right. She had me kill her sister, the slaver.
I thought that was just a rumor. Well, you know what she's capable of then. She has even more power here in Nos Astra. She uses it to keep her friends in check, and her enemies dead.
So where do I find Thane?
The Dantius Towers, penthouse level of Tower 1. There's a second tower, still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
It doesn't sound like Nasana's just gonna let me in.
She's as smart as she is paranoid. No one's getting in or out of there without a fight. I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
Do you know anything else about Thane?
Not much. He did say that he's not doing the hit for money. Nobody hired him. I wanted to know who I was helping, and he said he's doing this job on his own. That he had to restore the balance of his life. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. If he takes down Nasana, I don't care why he does it.
You're just offering your help? No strings attached?
You're going to look for Thane. Nasana's mercenaries will try to stop you. At the least, you'll distract her guards. Take a little fire, give Thane a clear shot. I didn't hire him to kill Nasana, but I won't shed any tears when she gets what's coming to her.
Ah, so you got like a personal vendetta? Okay, so instead of Samara, I went to the wrong one. We'll go and we'll do Thane.
Let's go then.
Good. I'm tired of this crap. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2. The towers are heavily guarded, and you'll find more resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, you planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna backstab us? I have a feeling
There
she's
they
gonna
are,
backstab
Dantius
us.
Towers. You'll have to get up to the second tower and cross the bridge to the penthouse. Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
Why don't we just save time and take the shuttle up?
She's got mercs with rockets just waiting for you to try. You get maybe halfway up before they shot you down. Besides, your assassin won't go in that way. Best to go in low.
Any last-minute tips about the towers?
The Eclipse mercs will be well fortified by now, and they won't want to disappoint Nasana. There's no automated defenses or traps, just focus on anything moving.
All right. Let's do this.
Hold on.
Very Star Wars Coruscant type stuff here. I'm just thinking, drinking and driving would
Don't
be
linger too long. They'll
horrific
be here
here.
to greet you soon enough. Good luck, Shepard.
All right, well, thank you, Serena. I have a feeling you are gonna screw us. Whoa! Go to the pistol. Kill before Solarians. Ah, so here in the mission levels, I can't do this. Are you okay?
Help! He's alive.
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you, and why?
We're just night workers. Nasana sent them after us. She sent the mechs to round us up, but we didn't hear. They just started shooting.
They just attacked you?
Yes. They were too slow. It was horrible. Everyone screaming. The mercs said there was no time. Nasana wanted us out of the way immediately. Then the dogs.
He's hurt pretty bad. He needs some help.
Here. That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
He doesn't know where the assassin is.
Take your time.
I think I'm better. Find the other workers. Help them.
I need to get up to the penthouse. Any suggestions?
Take the service elevator to the upper floors. The bridge between the towers isn't finished, but if you're careful, watch out for the mercs. They're everywhere.
Any idea how many mercs Nasana's got?
A lot. Dozens of them are wandering around here all day. You'll find more the further up you go.
Why would Nasana kill her own workers?
To her, we're expendable. But I didn't realize she was that ruthless. My friends, co-workers, slaughtered. They were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs.
Oh, man. All right. Nasana's gotta frickin' die.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
Hold on. Over this side.
Barriers up.
That should take the heat off.
System failing.
Targeting.
System failing.
Heading in for the kill.
Oh, up a barrier!
Shields have failed.
Throwing up a barrier.
Excuse me. Gotcha.
All mine. Take the heat off.
For crying out loud, god damn it. And Jacob goes right in front of me. God damn it, man.
Target down.
Got one.
God. You know, you imbeciles are gonna be the reason I can't save the galaxy. Lord, Jacob, I mean... I didn't wanna see, you know...
This should take the heat off.
Excuse me. On it.
Taking cover. Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Number offline.
Staying close.
I'm with you.
Right.
On it. No sweat.
Barriers up. Throwing up a barrier. Right.
Nothing can stop me.
Ah. You missed, Jack.
On it.
On it.
All right. Freaking A button for everything. Not cool.
Hey, I think he went in here.
We'll go get him.
You go.
Get your ass in there, and Nathana's not paying you to stand around.
Fine. But
Allied forces firing.
Barriers up. On guard.
Active hostile forces have engaged.
On it.
Targeting. Throwing up a barrier.
I can take you all!
You're done. Barriers up.
Jacob, Stop doing freaking barriers.
You're done!
I can take you all.
Need some cover!
Right.
No sweat.
Oh my. Throwing up a barrier.
I'll kill you all.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Nothing can stop me. Ha!
There we go, Jack.
On it.
Gotcha.
Right. Barriers up.
All right, hold on here. Okay, I'm going to turn it to on, just to let them freaking do what the hell.
Destroy you.
At this point, I don't care.
This should take the heat off.
Rerouting power. System failing. Critical system damage.
Cover!
Right.
Right. I'll tear them apart.
I'll kill you all.
Barriers up.
Wait a minute, if I just stay here and I don't do a damn thing, and I just stay behind cover, are you telling me that... Wow.
The landing.
That's even worse than I thought.
Collision proximity.
Barriers up.
Place. Engaged.
Please, don't kill us. We'll go. We'll go.
Hey, look. They're not Eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
It's one reason I'm here. Come on out. It's safe enough.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone, not a merc. He's on his own.
Well, whoever sealed us in here.
When he found us, I thought we were dead, but he just closed the door and locked us in.
Little protective for an assassin.
Assassin?
Here for Nasana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
What? Why does everyone have...
I need to get to Nasana's penthouse. What's the quickest way?
Cargo elevator is the only way up right now.
They're still working up top. Watch your step. Some of the walls aren't in, and it's a long way down.
Cold, too. I hate working up there.
Nasana's not exactly your favorite person?
She's a hard woman to work for.
That's an understatement. She works us long hours, no overtime, and this is what you get in payment.
She's unpleasant, to say the least.
Why not just quit?
We would if we could.
What's stopping you?
Our contract. We're stuck until the job's done. Quitting for any reason can be hazardous to your health.
We hear that anyone who leaves early tends to disappear.
Dentured servitude.
Probably just a rumor.
But who wants to find out for sure?
Did you see the one who locked you in? Do you know where he might have gone?
He's no Solarian, I can tell you that. But I've no idea where he went. Sorry.
If he's after Nasana, he'll be heading to the upper levels.
How many workers were in the tower? Are there many more of you?
Not alive. We were lucky.
Well, some got out before the dogs were sent in. Maybe a few are hiding somewhere.
Okay.
I wouldn't stay here too long. It should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody!
Alright, so maybe we can see directly.
Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. Because she doesn't have a heart.
Get moving!
That's a good one. I like it. Alright, that was good. Alright, so I think we got enough credits now that we will be able...
Just stand here and wait for them? I like a straight fight, but...
Be on the safe side. We need cover.
Mezzanine. Have a pleasant stay.
Taking cover!
It's about to get fun.
Combat drone!
My sheet.
Just stand here and wait for them? I like a straight fight, but...
Be on the safe side. We need cover.
No sweat.
Mezzanine. Have a pleasant stay.
You're up!
Deploying combat drone!
I've got him!
Heavy weapon!
That should take the heat off.
I'll kill you all!
There we go.
I haven't heard from teams 4 or 5. Don't worry, my team's always ready to go. I don't know where he is. Not yet. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you need to worry.
We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control. I'll go down there myself.
Turn around, very slowly.
Damn it.
Tell me where the assassin is, and I might let you live.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to you. You're not one of Nasana's mercs. Who are you?
You've got two ways down. Express or coach. Your choice.
Look, pal. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you.
Not the answer I was looking for.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me...
How about goodbye?
So, when do we read him his rights?
Shut up, Jacob. He has the right to gravity. The Carosa family. Oh, that's the Solarian. Okay. The guy was being an asshole.
We've got reports of ill. Nothing's gonna hurt me now. Drop it.
Get up now.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Jack, come on.
Going up a barrier.
Yeah, I'm ducking.
Good going, Jack. All right.
Right.
Barrier's up. Headshot. Following.
No sweat.
Thanks for following orders, Jacob. Really appreciate it, buddy. Is this because I knocked a merc out the window? Guy was not being very uncooperative, and he was in no position to test me. I'll give you a report. This is Shepard.
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond, Miss Sana.
Does she know who I am? Man, I should have given her a calling card.
Are you guys all right in here?
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
Easy, pal. We're not gonna hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I said get...
Hurt me? I hardly felt a thing.
Talon!
Slow and easy.
He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
It wasn't me. Your brother didn't do it?
No. Talon was standing here with me.
What happened exactly?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more. I thought he was going to kill us, then his head just exploded. Talon picked up the merc's gun, but we were too afraid to leave. Then you showed up.
Clean shot like that takes skill, especially with bystanders.
How safe is that bridge out there?
The bridge is stable, but the wind's your real problem. If it doesn't throw you off, the mercs will definitely try. There's a lot of them out there.
Oh boy, that's gonna be tricky.
I'm looking for someone. Probably the guy who killed this merc.
Talon thought he saw someone following us, but he's been a bit on edge. I haven't seen anyone but the mercs.
Is the bridge the only way to the penthouse and the other tower?
From here, yeah. It won't be easy. Mercs are patrolling the other side. Whatever Nasana's hiding from must be pretty scary.
There are still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Talon, come on, get up.
Can we go home now?
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're gonna chastise me for that, Boy Scout Jacob? The guy was pointing a gun at me and he was being unreasonable, so I just punched him in the gut. No problem.
Throwing up a barrier.
There's good is dead.
Jack, this is for you.
Moving to target.
I'll kill you all.
Good.
Weakening their
I've got him. Sure thing.
Jack, come on, this is for you.
Nothing can stop me. I'll tear you apart.
Get over here.
There we go. You guys worked in sync that time. Good job.
Behind you.
This should take the heat off.
Weakening their integrity. Gotcha.
Got it.
Come on, peek up. There we go.
Deploying warfield. Die.
All right, I like that one. Ah, no avalanche. Missile launcher. All right, here we go, boys. Well, boy and androgyny. Oh. I gotta say, that is beautiful. Look at this. Is that a stadium over there? Are they businesses or what? Good lord. That is amazing.
Incoming.
Forget the explosives! He's already past us! Look out! They're behind us too!
There we go.
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
I've got him.
Son of a bitch!
My mom was a saint.
This'll break him down!
This should take the heat off.
Hey.
Now what's this? We've been spotted.
Got him. Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Oh, I can't hit that. Screw you.
Grabbing cover.
I'll find cover.
Stay in the middle, guys.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now. Right. Sure thing. Sure thing.
What the hell are you waiting for? Just kill
Right behind you.
On it. Going up around it.
What the hell am I paying you for?
That should take the heat off. Going to cover. You're done.
I'm sending in reinforcements. Die!
On my way.
I'll tear you I'll tear you apart!
This should take the heat off. Right.
Oh, here we go. All right. Whew. I thought I was going to have to get another wave. Glad I don't.
Shepard. But you're dead.
I got better.
And now you're here to kill me.
Maybe I just missed you.
Screw you, Shepard.
Charming as ever.
I'm sure you find this all very ironic. First you take care of my sister, and now you're here for me. Well, you made it this far. Now what?
You really think I'm here to kill you?
Do you have another reason for destroying my tower? Decimating my security?
I'm just looking for someone.
You expect me to believe that? Is it credits? Is that what you want? Just tell me a price. We can make this problem go away.
Make me an offer.
Double whatever you're getting. And I'll pay double again if you tell me who hired you. What?
I heard something.
Damn it. Check the other entrances. You stay put. When I'm finished dealing with this nuisance, you and I are going to... Who?
It's a very religious type of thing. Cross her arms. Any
That
praise?
was quite the entrance.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what you are.
I just tore this place apart looking for you. The least you can do is look at me.
Prayers for the wicked must never be forsaken.
Asana and her men deserve what they got.
Not for her. For me. The measure of an individual can be difficult to discern by actions alone.
Oh,
Take
I like
you,
what they
for
did with his
instance.
voice.
All this destruction, chaos. I was curious to see how far you'd go to find me. Well, here I am.
I do want to talk to you, but how did you know I was here?
Gunfire and explosions. I prefer to work quietly. If I have to fight through guards, I've made a mistake. I rarely make mistakes. You disrupted my plan, but your distraction eventually proved valuable.
You used me, so you could kill her.
I needed a diversion. You needed to speak with me. You certainly fulfilled your end of the bargain. What would you like to discuss?
You're familiar with the Collectors?
By reputation.
They're abducting entire human colonies. Freedom's Progress was their handiwork.
I see.
We're going after them.
Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay.
How do you know
has
that?
ever returned from doing so.
They tell me it's a suicide mission. I intend to prove them wrong.
A suicide mission. Huh. Yes, a suicide mission will do nicely.
What?
I'm dying.
Oh.
Low survival odds don't concern me. The abduction of your colonists does.
What are you sick with?
You're dying. Are you contagious? How long do you have?
If you're interested, we can discuss it on your ship. The problem isn't contagious, and it won't affect my work.
Okay.
Not to look a gift assassin in the mouth, but why are human colonists a concern to you?
They are innocent, yes? Like all victims of the Collectors. The universe is a dark place. I'm trying to make it brighter before I die. Many innocents died today. I wasn't fast enough and they suffered. I must atone for that. I will work for you, Shepard. No charge.
All right, so we have a guy trying to make up for his past misdeeds. I like it.
I've heard impressive stories, Krios. Sounds like you'll be an asset to the team. That is, if you're comfortable having an assassin watch your back.
I've accepted a contract. My arm is Shepard's.
Uh-huh. Don't know about you, but I'm loyal to more than my next paycheck.
Obviously he is too. He's doing this mission gratis. What's your concern?
I don't like mercenaries. An assassin is just a precise mercenary.
An assassin is a weapon. A weapon doesn't choose to kill. The one who wields it does. Where shall I put my things? I'd prefer someplace dry if anything is available.
The area near the life support plant on the crew deck tends to be slightly more arid than the rest of the ship.
Ah, an AI. My thanks.
He seems quite civil.
We need all the help we can get. He's not what I expected in an assassin. He may surprise you.
Yeah, and he may not.
I don't get it. Is Jacob my XO? Because I thought Miranda was the executive officer.
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
Maybe both.
A lot of women like bad boys.
Oh, I don't know. Good guys are pretty nice too. Anyway, How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Like those bad boys. See what Joker has to say.
Oh, another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right, so let's go talk to Thane. Do our upgrades here. Morden won't say anything.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk.
Oh.
Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
Oh. Are you actually making a joke, Morden?
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler. Less alcohol and mood music required.
Okay. That was very weird.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Just need more samples, more collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the, what are they, the things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
Okay.
Shepard.
Grunt.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
We'll push our enemies to the edge of space, then step on their fingers one at a time until the void takes them.
You wax poetic there.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if
Did O'Keefe give you any imprints about the
You
collectors?
already know more than he did. O'Keefe's is barely useful. If you fight them, hit them hard the first time.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt. Hey, Thane. How are you?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
Drell. Okay. Oh, I heard about Keprel syndrome in one of the codexes or a news article.
Are you gonna be alright until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in human environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
I'm more worried about you, Thane.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Okay.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Han are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with Amonkira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, Goddess of Motherhood and Protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, Goddess of Oceans and the Afterlife.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Yeah, but they usually have the guidelines and the foundation of a morality and a societal framework.
Oceans and Afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Somebody screwed up going right in your lore. This was not Drew Kapershian, I can tell you that. Probably Mac Walter or whatever, that guy. Because your old ways come from your arid homeworld. I doubt there's any oceans. So, yes, you done screwed up, BioWare.
There's something else I'd like to talk about. Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
All right. Now we gotta talk. Now we can talk to Miranda, and I hope we can rectify this.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Oh, I can't do that.
Miranda, do you really think I wanted to take Jack's side in this? We need her, and we need her happy.
So taking Jack's side was just a front?
Jack needs special attention. You know that. I can at least reason with you.
I understand. You did what you had to keep her loyal. Thanks for clearing that up, Shepard. I should have known you were focused on the mission. Every time I think I've got you figured out.
You are smart. You are smart. But, I don't think you have the people skills. But that's understandable. Like you said, you only had the one friend. And you're very educated, but I don't think you have street smarts.
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. So, did we fix that? Can I talk to Chakwas about Thane?
How may I help you, Commander?
That's so frustrating.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
She should have stuff to say. Why doesn't she have stuff to say? And I swear to God, Garrus is going to talk about calibrations again. Once again. He's only he's only maybe a half of the story.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I just don't understand how Garrus is like this great popular character when they just use him for just a little bit. I mean, he is good. He's but I just don't think he's as good as everybody says. I mean, I like him. I like taking him on missions and everything. I liked it on Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2, he doesn't say much. I know Kelly's supposed to feed my fish, but I still feed them. Look at that, I got a death mask. Alright, we fed the fish. Talked to Hannibal. Hey, Hannibal. Yeah, squeak. Feed fish, take piss. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. Here I am. I'm back. I brought Garrus and Kasumi, and we will try to do these security locks wherever the hell they may be, and then get Samara. All right, thanks for joining me. Get off my interlone.